as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
They'll start by running the option to the right. They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Mike 54. Hey, 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 hey.
Play action. It's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Alert. Yep.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here.
That's so gay right there, man. I would have had that if I checked that down. That was good.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough. You know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now Trubisky to throw, and that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for, but it'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trubisky, that's complete right side to Gabriel.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Again, it's Trubisky. He's going to go for it all.
I couldn't see the goddamn circle. I couldn't see the circle.
Trey Burton, 31 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point safely through, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous. Under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll run on first down. Coleman, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. 2nd down, McKinnon. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Keep playing hard, fellas.
3rd and short, McKinnon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall.
What the fuck was that?
Scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads
What
to a
the
4th
fuck
down.
was that?
Here we go. Wait, 80. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check it out, Reed. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 21, 21. Hey, zoom.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. On first down. It's
Why you do that? Why you do that? Going straight up the hole. Going straight up the hole. You going to have to stop him? Or you?
Because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. And Salek here, left side. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down.
Come on, throw it away. Throw it away.
That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability. There was no way he was getting away on that one.
On now, the Bears' all-time leading scorer, Robbie Gould, kicking against his former team. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is no good.
Fuck me.
Will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you
Alright,
miss, the
he
defense
ran across
takes
the
over and
middle.
spotted the placement. So now they've
Doing
got a
shit
chance to
across
get
the
one
middle.
more drive in before halftime.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit.
Come on, bro. Come on. You gotta throw
I
that.
don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Undercrush.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Left side caught by Matthews. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Here we go. 58 right there. Ready? 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Come on, man. You got to get down into that. Oh, my God.
Picked off
Yeah.
by Kyle Fuller. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
You got to come down on that, bro. You got to come down on that. Now, that was my fault. I shouldn't even try it Fuller like that. I shouldn't even try it Fuller like that.
Hard to do.
Extra point right down the middle. And
I shouldn't try it Fuller like that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5.
Come on, fellas.
At their own 29-yard line.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
58's the Mike. 58. 21. I'm going to come back to you.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Nowhere
Come on, man. You got to get your fat ass up there and get the...
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return. An
That's all they
abbreviated
doing.
halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
That's so sucky, man. You niggas ain't even bad fans, dog. They just get them because of the D.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in
It's my
quarter
hair.
number 3. This fielded at the 2.
It's my hair. It's my hair.
Through an opening, and there he goes.
It's my hair.
Touchdown, 49ers. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are back within a single score. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Oh my goodness. This
So
is
now
sad.
the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 63 yards as the Bears push further out in front.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in, already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
In your face.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Watch the safety creep. Slam.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Tevin Coleman, 54 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. He takes this for 3 to the 29. From the 29, Trubisky. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And Robinson with a big catch. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Eric Armstead, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bolin, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those four. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right, and Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20, so get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium, and his speech was about 5 minutes long, which is probably about the right length.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Off the play fake to McKinnon, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught by Salek. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line.
First down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Double tight. Even. 4 down. Even. Watch out.
Garoppolo now. Man open, it's Goodwin. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
It's our time. Safe.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 11-yard touchdown. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's going to air one out. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play. 2-minute warning. From the 30 on second down, Trubisky eluding the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
This is Gabriel out on the left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. First down, a run with Cohen. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Flush to his right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch there. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At their own 8-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Trubisky will throw. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Here's Trubisky. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
49ers 21.
And the 49er hands team does its job. They'll call it a convincing win here in this one, and we had some interesting plays throughout. Maybe one of the most interesting, ending the game on an onside kick. They actually